I think it seems like when I talk to people, they are most fascinated with the fact that all three of my children are adopted. Well, number one, I wouldn't have been a mom without them, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. Um, all three of them are very different. All three of them graduated from Hebron High School, um, and they just brought a joy to my life that I wouldn't have had otherwise. I don't know. Oh my, yes. Well, all three of them had very different situations. My oldest son, who is now 24, 23. He's 23. No, 24. He was not born right in this area. He was born a couple of hours away. And so we went through Catholic Charities to adopt him. And he was 6 weeks old when the adoption took place. He stayed in a foster family for 6 weeks. And my middle child, Marissa, she was actually born here. Baylor Hospital, which used to be Trinity Medical Center, and we got the call that her birth mom was in labor. We went over there, and we didn't actually get to see the birth, but we got to see her like 15 minutes afterwards. She hadn't even been washed or anything, so that was pretty awesome experience. I have to say with my son, his birth mom didn't decide to place him for adoption until after she gave birth, and that's why it took 6 weeks, because there's a lot of paperwork and counseling and all of that has to go on. But with Marissa, her birth mother was 7 months pregnant with her, and we had gone through Hope Cottage, and everybody has to fill out like a profile sheet. It's got our picture and a description of who we are as a family. And so the birth parents go through that, and they get to pick what parents they want for their child. So we had met her beforehand, and so those two experiences were very different. And then my third child, Lindsay, we adopted her from China. And so she was 10 and a half months old, and we went over there for 2 weeks, and it was an awesome experience. And so yeah, all three are very different.